Hi there, so we've got this scene here that we sort of created through the last tutorial, and I've added a few more duplications through the scatter command, and now we want to set up a camera, and we want to be pretty particular about the way we do that. So the easiest way to set up cameras is probably to have it in these split views. And in this view here, I'm just going to go to camera here, and just to give you a brief rundown of the different ways you can add a camera. You can have a target camera, which is where you place the camera and then the target. Or then you can also have a free one, which doesn't have a target. You just kind of move it to where you want, and you can kind of move it around and get it placed so it gets a particular view. And then there's a third option. So if you zoom in, and this is essentially a different way of creating a target camera. You can sort of get down and get an interesting view. And then you can go to create and cameras, and then create camera from view. So now that's taken a view of this perspective, and if you select the camera, you can still move it around, and you can change its properties. So it might not be the sort of lens that you're looking for. Maybe you want something a bit more wide angle, but just to go back from that. So now this is taken on back camera view. So I'll put it back in perspective, go to my selection list, and I might just select all of them and go edit, delete, and start again. So in this I'm going to now create a target camera, but being a little bit more particular about the way I set it up and from what view I'm wanting to get. So we'll go back to the camera target. So at first we click and we drag, holding down to get the target where we want it. And that's not going to be a great view, so if we change this perspective to camera 1, that can give us a sort of live idea of what we're seeing through that camera. So meanwhile we can move the camera around, so we can have the option to move the camera itself or to move the target, and the easiest way to do that is to right click when you've got the camera selected and select camera target. So we might pull that up. We want to kind of look up. The great thing is that we get to see how that looks, these changes that we're making. And we might also want to move ourselves around a little bit. Maybe get more of a corner shot. So these views, these split views, can be very handy for setting up a camera just how you want it. So another thing that might be useful at this point, before I fine tune it too much, is to then look at the camera lenses. If we're interested in a more wide angle lens, then we might go to 24mm and see how this has changed. You see a lot more within the same camera, and it's a bit more dramatic. So pretty happy with that, and so then you can now have that camera pretty much saved for whenever your scene's developed and you want to render. So yeah, it'll give you an image of it like that. And that is the end. Thank you.